What it do? Welcome to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love it, you could still do those things because you know you can help a brother out. And it's always good to help a brother out because that would help you out. Make sure that you comment because I love to have conversations and reply in the comment section because ball is life. And lastly, make sure you hit that notifications bell so that you don't miss any of our great content. And also make sure that you hold on at the end of this video so you can see some other suggested videos that we know you'll love. Jumping right into this, Kobe Bryant was never a sidekick. Sick and tired of hearing it from people. Everybody's running around like a wild orangutan, mongoose, flying squirrel, blue beetle hybrid nonsense, making just outrageous claims that Kobe Bryant was ever a sidekick, right? Ever. And it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing people say that Kobe Bryant was a sidekick. So let's set the record straight. Kobe Bryant was never a sidekick. He was never anybody's sidekick. You understand? Him and Shaquille O'Neal were the two best players in the league at the same time, essentially. They were on the same team. Somehow, it just magically worked out that way. But here's the difference between Shaq and Kobe. When Shaq decided to leave Orlando and come to Los Angeles, he didn't run over to the Lakers to join some type of super team. He wasn't looking to just, cheat the system and win easy championships. That wasn't his goal. What his true motivation was, that's arguable. Some of it was money. Shaq feels disrespected. He used to feel very disrespected very easily. If you didn't make it all about him, he would get offended. The big Aristotle was a little bit soft in that area. He'll probably tell you that to him. He'd probably tell you that right now if you were talking to him. And he has. I've heard interviews where he said, if I could go back, I would have did it differently. Even with Penny Hardaway, But Shaq felt the type of way at times, and he just decided to leave. He got to go to Hollywood. He got to do the thing with the movies and everything. I like Shazam. I don't care what other people thought. But I was also like, right after my toddler age watching it, so whatever. You can hate on me if you want to, but I liked it. And, he went out there to Los Angeles to do something different, and Jerry West wooed him, got him over there. Then they happened to draft this kid straight out of high school in '96 named Kobe Bryant. Now, they traded for him, Vlade Divac, but essentially that's who Jerry West wanted. And Jerry West even said he's the best basketball player. It's the best workout I've ever seen of any basketball player ever. And you're talking about a guy that watched Magic Johnson, that watched Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that watched some of these James Worthy, and had Michael Cooper guarding him. And Cooper, even though retired, still could do something in the half court, and he couldn't touch him. So how do I know that Kobe wasn't a sidekick besides what I'm saying out loud? Well, take a look at these graphics. We're going to go graphic per graphic, and then we're going to listen to what Kobe Bryant had to say about being a sidekick himself personally, and I'll give my comments on that. First of all, look at this graphic. Most fourth quarter points through 10 games. All right? Twice, Kobe's on the list. Brunson just passed him this year. All right? In the last 30 seasons. So I'm guessing maybe Michael Jordan had more at some point. Mike or one of those guys. All right? In the last 30 years, though, nobody's had more than Kobe until Brunson in 2025. Nobody else. Why would a sidekick have more points in crunch time than the main dish, which was Shaquille O'Neal, according to you people? Why? Why would that happen? Why would that happen? No answer. Yeah, I didn't think so. Kobe Bryant was a fourth quarter killer. Shaq did the work in the first half. He did the work in the third quarter as much as he could. Got people in foul trouble, banged them up a little bit. Then Kobe blasted off in the fourth quarter, pause no diddy, and got all the points that was needed to close the game because Shaq couldn't shoot free throws like that consistently. So Kobe closed the games out. And in a way, that actually made Kobe Bryant better because he realized that my time is going to be crunch time. I'm the one that has to bring us home. I can't do most of my work in the first few quarters because that's where Shaq has to eat for this championship thing to work. He sacrificed. And you'll see a video soon that I'm going to do about Shaq saying that Kobe could have been MVP. And this is not to denigrate Shaq. Shaq's a great player. I love Shaq. I'm a Laker fan. Always will love Shaq. But this is breaking these stupid narratives about Kobe Bryant that make no daggone sense. Even Shaq said he sacrificed and did most of his work in the fourth so we could win championships. So why is it so hard for these Kobe Bryant haters to understand what that was about? It was about winning, man. It was about winning. And he did it in the fourth quarter. And so when people talk about, oh, you know, you could have switched Kobe with this person or that person and Shaq would have been. No, it doesn't work that way, man. There's so much more to Kobe Bryant, who he was, that makes him not a sidekick. He was a great defensive player. Great defensive player. He was a great fourth quarter scorer. He was good at the free throw line at the end of games. He was good at driving. He made enough threes to make it work. He could play make when it mattered. He just knew how to win. He was a great player. You can't just switch him out with somebody else and think they're going to give you the same production. So that's number one. Fourth quarter points. Look at this graphic. Kobe was 22 years old. 22 years old. 22. For the record, Ant-Man is 23. And y'all trying to give Ant-Man the face of the league. He didn't average this that I saw. Did he average dang near 30 points a game? 29.7, 5 boards, 4.7 assists. At a time when rebounds were harder and assists were harder. Not wide open. And he's playing with Shaq in the triangle. You're not gonna get 20 assists in the triangle most nights. It's not how it works. Right? Not how it works. Next graphic. 22-year-old Kobe again bullying in the playoffs. And I believe this is against who is this against? Is this against the Spurs? I don't know. I don't know who that is against. I got to look it up. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 40.7 points in the playoffs, 7 boards, 5.7 assists on 47% shooting. God forbid, here come the efficiency, the lords of efficiency. He was only shooting like 47 and 48%. He never shot 50. Oh boy. Please. I don't care, man. I don't care. And we'll do a video on that too. I'm gonna get all up in the efficiency nonsense. All right. I'm gonna get all up in that. All up in it. Pause, no Diddy, no Vaseline, no baby oil. I'm gonna get all up in it. All right. In a different video. Look at this, man. Somebody come take a look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. 22 years old. Look at these numbers. Disgusting. Next one. And this one is one of my favorites because it just makes me sick. I'm tired of hearing people talk this crap. 2001 playoffs, right? This is the second ring. Total minutes, Shaq had more minutes. Total points, Kobe had more points. Scoring average, Kobe had 30.7. Percentage of team scoring together, 58%. Greatest duo of all time. One person had to win the MVP. Somebody had to win it. Somebody had to win it. But in my opinion, watching them, especially if you look at the totality of the playoffs, could have easily gave it to Kobe Bean Bryant. The East sucked. So you're sitting up here, you're playing these games, and in the Western Conference Finals, Kobe did his freaking thing, man. You kidding me? Some of the best highlights of all time are Kobe Bryant in the conference finals. Whether it was that alley-oop against the Blazers for their first ring, one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. Still get chills to this day, to my core when I see it. Kobe, the crossover on Scottie Pippen, alley-oop to Shaq. You kidding me, man? Me just saying that gives me chills. That was Kobe. We were getting our butts kicked. Shaq was having a horrible game. Horrible. Kobe crossed over one of the best defenders of all time. One of the best players of all time is Scottie Pippen. Alley-oop to Shaq. We made a monstrous comeback. I think we were down 15 going into the fourth quarter. You're going to tell me this man's not great? He was a sidekick? Sidekicks don't bring you back and close out games for you. Unless maybe they're Kyrie Irving, you know, against the Warriors, but that's not in this video, so I'll leave that for now. But come on, man. Come on, man. Sidekick? Against the Spurs, Shaq was okay. And sometimes he just wasn't as great because they had the size to get on him. The Kings as well. Kobe always had huge series. But then you get to the finals and you're playing the Sixers with Dikembe Mutombo, who was a great defender, but had nowhere near the size needed to stop Shaq. They had nowhere near the depth or talent to stop Shaq. Rick Smits was, you know, Dale Davis as strong as he was, and Rick Smits, not enough ham in the back pockets. At that point, Rick Smits wasn't the same player. Couldn't deal with Shaq. Not in that series. They couldn't deal with him. But he fouled out. Kobe came in, closed the game, one of the pivotal games, when I think it was, I think the Lakers were the Lakers up 2-1? I think they were up 2. Were they up 2-1? I can't remember. But the game, it was a big game. It was very important. And Reggie Miller and them thought when they got Shaq fouled out, they were like, oh, this is over. We got this. But Kobe Bryant was every bit of the Michael Jordan that Reggie Miller had faced, you know, in the past. Closed the game out. Had the famous, you know, calm down joint. You know? It was something else. Sidekicks don't do that. Sidekicks don't say, you know what, Shaq, don't worry, man. You messed up by getting in foul trouble, but I'm going to close this. Shaq called him the best player in the world in that series. You know? So, this nonsense about sidekicking is ridiculous. Ridiculous. We played the Nets in the finals, just ate them alive. They had no answer for Shaq. Just none. And who else did we play? Who else did we play in the finals? It was the Sixers, the Nets, and was it the Nets again? It might have been the Nets twice. For some reason, I don't think it was. Was it the Nets twice? I can't even remember. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter. East had nobody to stop him. Nobody could stop Shaq in the East. And that's why he feasted on them. And that's why Kobe Bryant didn't get the MVPs. He was every bit as good, as you can see from these graphics. Now, to close out this video, and I'll give my final thoughts on this, let's listen to what Kobe Bryant himself had to say about being a sidekick. And you tell me what sidekick talks like this.
So you win with Shaq. Shaq goes away. More important to win one now with Shaq not there?
Oh, yeah. Because that's the challenge. Well, some said I couldn't, for whatever reason. But I knew the truth of it. I think Shaq knew the truth of the situation. I wasn't some sidekick. You see me every day. You know what I'm about. You know what I mean? So it was kind of insulting to me for people to think I couldn't be that dude.
Kobe Bryant slashing and hammering home.
It's silly. You say, okay, be selfless. All right, you win a championship. You can't win one on your own. Huh? It happened to being selfless. Oh, it's selfless only when you want it to be selfless. It's okay. I accept the challenge.
And so that's Kobe Bryant from his own mouth explaining the concept of what was going on during his times with Shaquille O'Neal, man. And it makes perfect sense. So for people to sit up here and keep pushing these stupid narratives actually really makes me mad. It really makes me mad. He said it himself, all right? Y'all told me to be selfless so we could win the rings because you told me the rings matter. And Michael Jordan told him the rings matter. And Michael, you know, Mike's the GOAT, man. That's who everybody calls the GOAT. Or one of the GOATs. At worst, Mike is one of the GOATs. Right? Kobe also looked up to he played on the same team as Kareem, Magic, also in the GOAT conversation. He was close with Bill Russell. who was a Celtic, which is crazy, but, you know, they had a decent relationship from what I've always seen. And I'm sure all those guys told him, listen, to win, you got to be selfless. And so that's what he did. And they won. And when I was coming up watching it, I was like, yes, we're winning. That's what I'm talking about. Can't nobody beat us. 3 years in a row. Shaq, Kobe, Shaq, whatever. Can't nobody touch us. And then they separated. I was sad to see it. Very sad. You know, those were my guys. But I knew Kobe had us. And I didn't feel like we were losing out on the deal. Kobe was like that. And I knew that. And we saw that, even though the team struggled, because we didn't have nobody really except Kobe. I'm out here playing 2K with one guy that's a 99 and everybody else, Lamar Odom is a 73. And then the next best guy is like a 60. And I'm trying to win basketball games online like that. And I was, because Kobe Bryant was amazing. So I knew we were in good hands. We got 2 more, went to 3 straight. Only lost to a super team. Ariza and Bynum got hurt. That messed us up. Then came back, won 2 straight, beating the same super team that beat us before, with only one top 75 player in Kobe. Powell was good, you know, very good, eventual Hall of Famer, but he wasn't Kevin Garnett good. He wasn't Paul Pierce good. He wasn't Ray Allen good. Might not have, you know, he was more maybe Rondo, closer to Rondo. Maybe a little better than Rondo. I'll say he's better than Rondo. But around that. But then again, when Rondo was healthy on a good team, he could get a team to the playoffs too. Powell never won a playoff game without Kobe. And so, you know, being selfless. And then he put the belt B to B, belt to butt cheeks when we got those 2 without Shaq. And now, all of a sudden, because people want to do revisionist history, oh, Kobe was a sidekick. Get the heck out of here, man. He did what he had to do to win championships. He was selfless so we could win championships. And we did, 3 in a row. Hasn't been done since. His two-peat hasn't no team hasn't no team that wasn't a super team even won back-to-back since Kobe Bryant. Miami Heat was a super team. Cut the malarkey, cut the crap. When the Warriors did it, super team. Kevin Durant. I don't want to hear it. Ain't nobody done it since Kobe Bean Bryant. But yet you want to compare all these people to him. Look at all these stupid numbers. Say something about efficiency, being a sidekick. Get the heck out of here, man. Get the heck out of here. I don't want to hear that. So let's end this video there, because I'm already getting irritated on this topic. But not at you guys. Just anybody that says that and brings that argument up, because I'm tired of it. And this is a video that helps to break those stupid narratives that don't make sense. So I really appreciate you listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Ball is life. I love to have conversations and to reply to any of your comments. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great content. And wait after this video, because there's going to be some other suggested videos that we know you guys will love. Appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Very humble. Much love. Tell that somehow you never get over leaving me. And when you feel like coming